car manufacturers and the US government are seriously looking into technologies that would enable future cars to communicate with each other. The auto industry is constantly bringing us new technologies, whether it be for safety, entertainment, usefulness, or simply for pure innovation. 100 years after becoming a mass market product, the car is still a long way from being a finished technology. The auto industry engineering is always improving all the time, and manufacturers and their suppliers are investing a lot of money in improvements to meet regulators' emission targets. These improvements and developments are sure to become future global trends in the car industry, and a day will come when environmentalists will stop worrying about cars and turn their attention to other polluters. A developing technology called vehicle-to-vehicle communication, or V2V, is being tested by automotive manufacturers like Ford as a way to help reduce the amount of accidents on the road. V2V works by using wireless signals to send information back and forth between cars about their location, speed, and direction. The information is then communicated to the cars around it in order to provide information on how to keep the vehicles safe distances from each other. In 2010, the Highway Traffic Safety Administration said that the V2V technology has the potential to reduce 79% of vehicle accidents. The idea of a self-driving car is not a new idea. Many TV shows and movies have demonstrated technology, and there are already cars on the road that can park themselves. But a truly self-driving car means exactly one that can drive itself, and they are probably closer to being a reality than you might think. In California and Nevada, Google engineers have already tested self-driving cars on more than 200,000 miles of public highways. By using lasers and cameras, the cars can analyze and process information about their surroundings faster than a human can. When self-driving cars do make it to mass production, we will have a little more time on our hands. Self-driving cars could make transportation safer for all of us by eliminating the cause of 95% of today's accidents, humans. Moreover, self-driving cars may seem far off, but EM has already done its own testing, and some people believe that you will see some sort of self-driving cars in the next decade. These technologies could transform the way we drive and increase automotive safety dramatically. It's a good thing that car companies and the government are already working to try to make this a reality. This will be heaven for drivers. Improved manufacturing systems will allow the bigger car makers to offer an ever wider range of models. Competition will keep prices down even as cars have more and more technology. We will see cars drive themselves, park themselves, and avoid collisions automatically. The technology used to make cars cleaner will also make them more fuel efficient and more economical.
The time for electric vehicles is now.
First of all, if you like to drive and if you like to have fun with the car, you will get more fun with an electric car than with an internal combustion engine.
The car with all-electric driving capability can provide no compromises. Not only no compromises, but a great driving experience.
There is instantaneous torque, so you just can beat any car at the red light. Another reason is, by and large, it is a lot cleaner for the planet to drive electric vehicle than to drive internal combustion engine. Even if the electricity is purely generated using coal, because the power plants are so much more efficient due to their large scales than internal combustion engine that everybody's carrying with their own fuel in their own car.
You get electric energy from more than one source. You get gasoline from only one source, and the jury's out as to when it runs out or when it becomes depleted, but I think the idea of clean energy is something that we all need to embrace.
People, as in California, install solar panels on their roof, then they're driving using the sun, and it's hard to beat that. And if it's properly dimensioned, that provides enough energy for you to drive all day long. And I think driving using the sun is pretty cool.
I think there's greater and greater appreciation of needing to be self-sufficient as a country and not relying on, imported sources of energy. And we're a growing world. And so the idea of being emissions-free, reducing our use of petroleum, I think are nothing but good.
Some of the challenges for the electric vehicles is to break free from the conception of what a vehicle is. So coming along with the electric vehicles includes, educating people about something that they have not been using in the past. So we get a lot of questions about how the car drives, how it feels. We get numerous questions about range. People are concerned that they might get stranded.
There are a wide range of charging options to make charging possible. DC fast charging, I think, will become more and more important as we get more pure battery electric vehicles on the road. DC fast charging will offer almost like a filling station for electricity instead of a filling station for gas. There could be a filling station of electricity every 100 miles or so, at which point a driver could pull in, get a fast charge, spend that 20 minutes to charge their battery and keep going, and ultimately taking a battery electric vehicle and making it more practical for longer distance. However, we know that most customers in the U.S. commute 40 miles or less per day. So the range of today's battery electric vehicles well surpasses most commuters' needs. The idea of DC fast charging is to now allow for more extended use of that battery electric vehicle. We've had over 100 years of cars being propelled by internal combustion engines. So, most people know something about that. Most people don't know something about an electric vehicle or a hybrid vehicle. So just over time, the education, and if we could accelerate that education, I think people would understand the broad choices that are available and make the right one for them.
I think in the end, the best education will come by the examples that our early customers are setting, who already have the cars and today are already crossing the country and going on long road trips or using the cars for their daily commutes, short or long, and prove every day that this is a great car to have and that there is no issue with having an electric vehicle. So there is a huge education challenge. We're trying to educate the people in terms of how easy and how great it is to drive an electric vehicle.
It started with a couple guys, innovating this idea of battery technology, and that quickly escalated into kind of a proof of concept in vehicles that ultimately turned into what people know as the Tesla Roadster, which really was the first legitimate long-range sports car electric vehicle. And that really proved that the concept worked.
Ultra high performance, much more than anybody thought an electric vehicle could achieve.
Tesla decided that the next steps needed to be, a more practically usable car, and that we needed to develop that car ourselves, design, engineering, manufacturing, hence the Model S.